You're on the road with Noble Outfitters, and I'm in San Saba, Texas, at the corner of Texas 16 and 190. There's only one stoplight in this beautiful city, but there's an unbelievable store called Harry's. Been in business since 1939. We're gonna show you all about it. Come on inside.
In the mid-1800s, America was pushing west and expanding at a rate unknown to any previous civilization. Americans pursued their dreams and unlimited opportunity. But they needed food, equipment, seeds, and tack to press on beyond the established cities and towns already settled. Out of this demand, a new retailer was born, the General Store, who handled everything a westward family would need to survive. Today, these retailers provide rural Americans the same materials, service, and expertise that made them invaluable over 150 years ago. Join Noble Outfitters as we rediscover the retailing backbone of America. Hear their story in their own words, how they've not only survived, but actually thrived in the modern world. Come along as we go on the road with Noble Outfitters.
Hello, Ken.
Hey Dan, good to see you today.
My pleasure.
Nice to meet you. Caroline Jordan.
Caroline,
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
heard
sir.
all about you.
Oh, great. I hope it's all good.
Got the father-daughter team here.
Yes, we sure do.
We're
Very
a
proud
little-
of it.
I'll tell you what a beautiful store.
Thank you.
It's amazing looking around. I appreciate if you kind of tell me the story behind it, if you don't mind.
Absolutely. There's lots of history that we tore up underneath all the walls. It was covered up. It's, just been exposed to some historic beauty.
It's
So.
amazing. Well, I've been getting my exercise walking around here, so let's sit down and you tell me all about it.
All right.
Okay?
Sounds good.
You're on the road with Noble Outfitters, and we're in San Saba, Texas. And we are with Ken and Caroline Jordan, and they are going to tell us a little bit about Harry's. And typically when I go to a store, I say, okay, the store's called Harry's. What do you want me to say? Harry's Farm and Feed, Harry's Western? And I said, no, just Harry's. And I said, okay, I like it. And then when you get inside and you look around, there's only one Harry's, okay? So there doesn't need to be anything else said. Harry's is just fine. So thank you all for being here today and showing us some hospitality. We really appreciate it. It's been a fun walk around. I've enjoyed seeing the store, and I just would like for you to try to explain, how all this happened. I understand it's been around for 70 some years, and there's some crazy funny stories. Like every owner of this store, you're the third. They've all been the mayor of the city, and you're now the mayor of this city. So I got to hear all about this. And then the father-daughter combo I love, because my daughter's my partner, Kelsey, and she's 32. And so we're having fun doing business. So I'm getting a real kick out of this. So tell me a little bit about it.
You bet, Dan. This store's been here since 1939. It was first established by Harry Shapiro. And he came in here and started in building 2 and 3. Western wear store, and then that grew into building 1 we're in right now. And then as in the late 70s, early 80s, he ended up having passed away, and he sold it to 2 of his employees, and they owned it up until 2008, and then we purchased that time.
Now Harry, he was the mayor.
He was the mayor first, and
Okay.
then David Parker and Lorena Terry, they purchased it. They were both employees of Harry's for years, and they purchased it from the Harry Shapiro family.
And David was the mayor
And
then.
David was the mayor then. And then in 2008, we purchased it from David Parker and Lorena Terry. And then I become mayor. I'm on the city council, and the following year I become mayor.
Well, you had to
at that
become
time.
mayor.
It's kind of
like,
a history.
It's part of the thing.
We did not know that, even think about it, until somebody one day had researched it and said, everybody that's owned Harry's has been a mayor of the community.
I love it. That's so funny.
So it's pretty interesting. I mean, it's a interesting role and a lot of history here. We have been here 76 years. Most of the buildings that we're housed in right here are pretty well from 80, 90 up to 115 to 117, 18 years old.
Yeah. So 125, 30 years, I mean, what was going on here in the city at that time?
Well, the city during that time was very, very busy. People would come here. Mainly Saturday was their probably most important day to shop back in those days. Everybody come out from the rural parts of the town and everything. Several of these buildings were drugstores. A couple of them were dry goods stores.
Right, so they'd come in from their farms.
Yes,
and
they'd come in and participate in these buildings.
How many buildings are there?
5 buildings total with several upstairs.
And then you got the upstairs.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so walk me through this. So picture in your mind walking through the front door and just tell me, walk through the front door and then just tell me, okay, when you walk in, you go left, you go right, tell me what you got.
It just depends. Usually people's jaws drop when they walk in, they look left and they look right and they see that it's just never ending.
When I walked in and I got into the middle and I looked to the right and I looked to the left, I thought, is there a mirror? Is that another room? Because they both look full of boots. So I was like, I thought it was actually just one room with a mirror. But it was 2 rooms, and then there's those 2 rooms. But walking into the front, you've got just the products. So tell me about the products in each room.
So each room is kind of dedicated towards a specific, men's, women's, or children, and then whatever we decided to put in there. So you walk in the first building, and it's going to be all of our men's boots. Wall to wall. There's nothing else in here, this room that's gonna not stand out to you. So that boot really draws your attention, what you like in your taste and your style.
So this is that room.
And the smell of the leather we used to have here. People just have never had that aroma like that is with the men's boot room all in one location.
I love it. And this old wood and the old actual real walls and windows. But a big solo room for men's boots, okay? And then we leave this room, and then before we leave this room though,
you should probably go upstairs.
If we went upstairs, what are we gonna see upstairs?
All of our men's straw and felt hats. And upstairs we also have like the hat bar where our hat man shapes the hats. We'll cut the brims down and fix anyone up who needs some reshaping or cleaning on their hat.
So if a man comes into town and he wants a pair of boots or a hat, he doesn't need to go much further than this.
No, he does not.
Okay.
Not at all.
All right, then we leave this room and then we're going to go into the middle.
We're going to go to the next room, which will be our hunting, fishing, and tack room.
Okay.
So, and that carries most of our work boots, our snake boots, and our men's shoes as well. And then we have a really nice little smaller area that we have a few different tack items. And then the next room will be all of our men's clothing. So we have a lot dedicated to the gentlemen around here. And that's everything from your jeans to your shirts, your belts, and all that fun stuff. And our register area is there. So we put ourselves right dab in the middle as best we can to be able to take care of everybody.
Right.
So, and then the next room you walk into is going to be our kids' boots. And that holds all of our kids' clothes and the boots for boys and girls. And so the last building then you will go into is the ladies department. And so there we have all of our ladies' boots as well as a wide variety of clothing and jewelry and handbags. So
we've got sometimes 2nd and 3rd generation families now are coming to our store shopping here. And you get around the holiday time, people just bring the entire families in here.
Do you actually do much in the store? I know you're the mayor, and I know that's a big job here in the city.
Yes, I stay busy with that, and I'm very proud to be in a community like this. The people have been extremely good, extremely easy to work with. A lot of them have the same vision of moving the community forward. And we become more and more of a destination point for lots of people, a lot of tourism. So we do that, but also we own a cattle auction here. I stay very busy with that all the time. Caroline came on board approximately 2 years ago, and we put her in place as a general manager. We go to market together. We do extremely well. We have, I think, look at the same thing, same way. We make our decisions real quick, fast, and been a great working relationship.
Thank you very much for your time here today and your hospitality. It's really been wonderful.
thank you.
We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Appreciate it. Come
Absolutely.
back anytime.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're on the road with Noble Outfitters, and coming up next, I'm going to taste a pecan pie, and I'm also going to tell you how to say pecan pie. Stay tuned. I have the distinct pleasure of introducing to you Betty Ann Johnson. Betty, pleasure to meet you, sweetheart.
Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful pecan pie. Now tell me, when I came in here, I said the recipe of the week is going to be one of my favorites, which is a pecan pie. And I got in trouble real quick here.
Yes, sir.
I didn't know that San Saba is the pecan capital of the world, right here. And so tell me the theory behind the how do you say, pecan, right? That's the proper way of saying it.
Pecan is right.
Okay. And when I when I walked in, I said pecan pie, and they said, hey, you can pee in a can, but you can't eat it, okay? You eat pecans, you don't eat pecans. I said, okay, I don't think I'll ever forget it now, okay? I think I got it now. But how long you been making this beautiful pecan pie?
Probably 25 years.
Okay, where'd the recipe come from?
I don't go by recipes.
Oh, you just kind of make it up?
Yes, sir.
Well, do you mind if we kind of go through it with you and you kind of try to come up with it? Because what I like doing it every week is I like sharing our recipe with our viewers.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, I've had a piece, and Lord, this is the real deal.
Well, when I make pies, I can hardly make one at a time. I have to make at least 3.
Because everybody's just going to eat them up.
Yes, sir.
Especially you probably have to make 2 so they can eat them up and then hide one for yourself. So tell me, what do you think the secret of the pie is? Because it is, obviously a pecan pie is sweet. It has a sweet flavor, it has a sweet texture. But this beautiful, crust on top, this crusty caramelized candying on top is, we see that sometimes. How did you get this middle part? This sticky part here.
Or would you like for me to give you the recipe?
Yes, I want you to tell me how you made that.
I think the main thing is a homemade crust.
Okay.
That makes the pie.
So we start out with a homemade crust.
Right. You want to know how to make it?
I do.
Okay. 1 cup of Crisco.
Cup of Crisco. Okay.
1 teaspoon of salt.
Teaspoon of salt.
3 cups of flour.
3 cups of flour.
And a 1/2 cup of warm water.
1/2 cup warm water. So after that, then you roll out your dough.
Right.
And do you bake the crust first?
No.
Okay, you put your filling in.
Yes.
Now tell us about that filling a little bit, because that filling is crazy good.
Okay. It's 1/2 cup of sugar. And 2 tablespoons of flour. And 2 eggs.
Now you're mixing this cold first, okay? And it goes in cold and then bakes. This never gets cooked or heated before you put it in the pot.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, for our viewers
I remember
out there,
where I am now.
okay, no problem. Because our viewers out there are going to get this recipe on our website. We always give our viewers the recipe for the recipe of the week. They go to our website, nobleoutfitters.com/RFDTV. You can get all of our recipes. You can get Betty Ann's recipe for this beautiful pecan pie. Don't ever say pecan, pecan pie. We got it straight from the pecan capital of the world right here in San Saba. And we also got that from Betty Ann Johnson. She doesn't like to hear pecan, right?
Right.
Right, okay. So, what else goes on with Betty Ann Johnson? You're kind of a character. You've been around here for a long time?
For 82 years.
82 years.
Yes,
so
sir.
you came here when you were...
I was born here.
Well, you were born here, okay. Because you don't look 82, huh?
Well, I am.
Okay, yeah. You look younger than that.
Thank you.
You bet. So what else do you do?
Well, I live on a 700-acre ranch by myself.
Small ranch, huh?
I lost my husband.
A 7... Everything's big in Texas.
That's right.
A 700-acre ranch by yourself. And what goes on out there at the ranch?
Well, I had cows, but I decided I might be too old to tend to them, so I let my son lease the land.
Okay, so he's leasing the land.
Right.
You give him a little deal on that? Okay, help him out.
Real good deal.
Okay, well, he should be happy.
Yes. And I work for Jordan Cattle Auction. I cook in the kitchen there.
Really?
Every Thursday.
Still?
Yes.
That's great. That's great.
I get out there about 2:30 every Thursday morning.
2:30 in the morning?
Yes, sir.
So you help him do breakfast?
I do breakfast.
Okay, wonderful. So let me ask you a funny question.
Okay.
Because your generation is different than what's going on today.
Right.
How old were you when you really started working?
I was probably about 12.
12 years old, working and working hard.
I helped my dad
Yeah.
on the ranch.
The ranch. Okay. How many kids in your family?
2.
Only 2? Because that's not normal. Normally, the older families, like my mom's and my dad's family, they had more like 8 or 10
Right.
kids, because they actually liked using the kids. They had more workers. Well, this is a fun little town. Everybody's friendly. Everybody knows everybody, and we really appreciate the hospitality here. Thank you for making this pecan pie for us.
You're quite welcome.
And
I
thank
wish
you.
I had known there were so many, and I would have brought more than one.
Yeah, well, I can tell you something. The crew, they're vultures, okay? They're vultures. So you can see them right now just hanging out here, okay?
Yeah.
You know they're just like hanging out, getting ready to pounce on this pie. That's why I'm digging into this one, and I've also had this one. So I'm holding two for myself. Well, sweetheart, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
And I hope to see you again someday.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You're on the road with Noble Outfitters, and our next segment, The Noble Child of Tomorrow. You are going to learn all about Ty Robertson, who really isn't a writer or a rodeo kid. Ty is the hardest working 12-year-old I've ever met. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. I'd like to introduce you to Ty Robertson. Ty, how are you doing, young man?
I'm good.
You are a dandy of a worker. I've been asking you a few questions about what you do. So I was like, do you ride horses? Do you show hogs?
No,
do you
sir.
do this? You know, I've talked to kids from all over the country, which is it's no problem, showing hogs and showing cattle and
Yes, sir.
you know, doing what they do and whatever to keep themselves busy. And rodeo, you know,
Yes, sir.
I don't care what they're doing. I just want them to be out of the house.
Yeah.
But when I was talking to you, you said, well, no, I don't do that, and I don't do that, and I don't do that. And I was thinking, man, this kid's kind of boring. And I said, what do you do? And you said, well, I farm. And so I want you to tell me a little bit about that. How do you farm?
Well, when hay season comes, I help my uncle rake hay. I help him stack hay. I help him whatever he needs help with.
Yeah.
From when combine season's here, I help him run combine, grain buggy,
You
whatever.
drive the combine?
Yes, sir.
And how long you been driving the combine?
A year or two.
Couple of years. You're 12 years old. You
Yes, sir.
enjoy driving the combine?
I love it.
What would happen if somebody said, okay, no more combine driving, no more tractor driving, you can't drive anything anymore on the farm?
I'd probably cry. Probably.
I love it. Hey, do you make any money out there doing the work?
Yes, I do.
You get paid a little bit for that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? How much do you get paid?
I don't know. It depends how
Yeah.
long I work.
Do you have a bank account? You've been
Yes.
saving your money?
Yes, sir.
I love that. And what do you think about what you're going to do in the future?
Probably take over behind my uncle.
Okay, so you'd like to take over your uncle's farm,
Yes, probably.
and he enjoys you working with him.
Yes, sir.
And what's he farm? He's got hay and
Got hay, wheat, oats this year.
okay. And so, what do you think? And be his foreman for a while, and
Yeah,
and then,
probably.
then
CEO.
Yeah, CEO. I
Yeah.
like that title.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
That'd be nice, and you make some good money and do
Yes,
some work.
sir.
Do you also
Try.
help around the house?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you help mom and dad.
Try
Okay. And what do you do to help around the house?
anything.
You do your chores?
Cook.
Cook? You
No,
like to cook?
not my chores, but
Yeah.
yeah, feed dogs and stuff.
Yeah. So you ever think about maybe opening a restaurant?
Maybe.
Hey, you never know.
Never know.
Yeah. What do you like to cook?
Breakfast, supper, lunch, doesn't matter.
Yeah, you like flapjacks?
I love flapjacks.
Yeah, it looks like you've been eating some flapjacks too.
Oh yeah. Flapjacks.
I
good.
love pancakes.
Yes.
So, what would you say is a good message that you want to give to the kids out there as far as getting out there and just going to work?
Just try to quit, for at least 30 minutes. Go out and try to do something, quit and playing video games inside and go out there and try to find something to do.
So, what are some of the jobs you think they could get out there?
Anything. If somebody needs their lawn mowed,
Mowing lawns?
Ask
Yeah,
them.
I used to do that. Raking leaves?
raking leaves, anything.
Yeah. Even if they don't live on a farm and they live in the city, they can still find some things to do. Well, Ty, it's been a pleasure being with you here today, and I think that you're going to pretty much do whatever you want to do in life because you're very
Try.
motivated,
Yes, sir.
and I think you're going to get there. I think you're going to do fine.
Yes,
I
sir.
think you'll take over Uncle's ranch.
Or try.
Huh?
Try.
You try hard?
Yes, sir.
Okay, buddy. Thank you very much. It's been great meeting you. Hey, Ken, I don't know how many rooms this place has, but every time I walk around, I find something like an antique or something crazy. Like, what is this?
Well, these are one of the boot jacks, which I never seen one like this either. But as we were unveiling the store, I guess a lot of areas that were closed up, we found this.
Show me how
I'll show
this
you how
thing
to do
works.
it. I've never seen them for sale either. You slide your boot in there, drop it down right there and easily just pull it off. Like that, and you're done. No wear or tear on the boot either.
I love it.
I've never seen these for sale either, so this must be an antique of some
This
sort.
might be a good idea for us, huh?
Yes.
Noble Outfitters, antique, retro
Yes,
boot
you
jacks.
Go and get your patent and everything on it today.
We may do it. We might have a new idea for a Noble product. All our ideas come from our customers. I think we just got one.
You know what would be nice too? My boots kind of a little shiny. These are my work boots that I wear out at the auction all the time, and you thought you may want to shine this pair
Well,
up.
you know what? I used to make a few bucks when I was a kid shining shoes. Step right up.
bet.
Step right up.
This is our shoe shine stand.
I like those socks you have on too. Looks
You
like
bet.
Noble Outfitters socks.
They're my favorite socks that I can get. I've changed all my socks to Noble Outfitter socks.
All right, well, step right up, and we're just going to give you a nice shine. Okay, hold on, because I have to change into my shoe shining mode, okay? I'll take my hat off. So, Ken, I got my shoe shine outfit on. I used to do this when I was a kid. All right, now, we're going to put nice shine on here for you. And let me ask you something. You want the regular shine or you want the double shine?
I'll do the double shine. I don't
Okay.
get them very often.
All right, double shine coming up. You know what happens when you get the double shine? You're going to get a little spit on there. Oh yeah, come on, baby.
Shining up well.
$2.50, sir.
Yeah. Get my money in a minute.
And we don't do credit here, sir. I'm sorry.
That's okay. We do credit here sometimes, so but I'll tell you what, I'll take care of you as soon as I get down.
Thank you, buddy.
You bet.
I'll
Thank
tell you what,
you.
just put in a big order.
Yes, we'll do that.
Thank you, sir.
You bet. Thank you.
Ken, absolute pleasure being here today. Thank you very much.
Well, Dan, thank you for coming. We appreciate you being here. It's been a great pleasure.
I made a little purchase here. I got a pair of Noble boots here in my Harry's boot box. Thank you very much for that.
Well, you're welcome.
I'll try to
It's
drive
quite
a
an
little
honor.
commerce, but people from all around the country are going to see this show. And one of the things I think they're going to want to know is, how can I shop at Harry's when I'm home? So talk
Dan,
about
we
your
have our
website.
website here and everything that's on our shelves as a whole. We have a few products not on the website, but most everything here on the shelf is on our website. Is at harrysboots.com. You can order it and we'll ship it to you. I mean, very, very convenient. Call us too. We're kind of a small town company. If you have any questions, just give us a call. We'll answer the phone. We'll visit with you. Talk about the product too.
I
And
love
ship it to you.
That's great. Customer service.
Yes.
The old style.
Most important.
Perfect. Buddy,
You bet.
I'll be back. Thanks a million.
Take care. Thank
You take care.
You bet.
See you soon. You're on the road with Noble Outfitters. Join us next week on RFD TV. You never know where we're going to be next. We'll see you then. Take care. Boiled peanuts? He said, what the heck is boiled peanuts? I said, you ever had boiled peanuts? He said, I've never heard of boiled peanuts. So what is the deal with boiled peanuts? They're only here. They're not all across the country.
No, it's just a southern thing, like grits is southern.
Yeah,
Oatmeal is northern.
Yeah,
You know, it's just-
very much so.
Yeah.
But I wonder how the boiled peanut got started. So
Yeah.
basically, whoa.
You have to boil them in a stainless steel or aluminum pot.
Okay.
You can't boil them in any other kind of pot.
Okay, stainless steel. Okay.
Stainless steel. Just regular boiled peanuts. You soak them in water, then you fill them up, cover them up with water. All you put in regular boiled peanuts is salt.
So all that's in here is the peanuts and salt.
Peanuts and salt.
Okay.
Peanut oil cooks out of them.
Okay.
That's what gives them the flavor.
Oh, the oil comes out.
The oil comes out of the peanut.
Okay. So let's see what we got here. Wow, they turn kind of dark, huh? And you just pop them open
Pop it open, eat the peanut.
and eat the peanut just like it was a raw peanut, only it's boiled.
Yes, sir.
They're soft. It tastes like a mashed potato or something, like a baked potato. But it's got a peanut flavor. Wow, that's delicious. Here we are at Paw Paw's Hot Boiled Peanuts in Hampton, Georgia. Some of the guys on the crew said, I've never ever seen a boiled peanut. I'm like, okay, well, let's take a look. Here's a big pot of boiled peanuts. That's great.